This is what we're about to create. We're going to make model bridges by making 9, 8, 6, and 5-inch long pieces of paper. These are the materials we're going to need. 6 lined pieces of paper, a ruler, scissors, a pen or a pencil, and 2 books of the same height. If you cannot find them, you can actually stack books to make them equal. You're also going to need about 10 to 20 pennies. Start by laying down one sheet of paper. Take out your pen or pencil. Get another sheet of paper, and we're going to work with the right side of the paper because the left side has holes. With your ruler, we're going to mark a length of 4.5 inches. Try to stay close to the top of the paper. At the edge, mark 4.5, and with your pen or pencil, make a marker at the beginning. Scooch down a bit and do the exact same thing. Measure 4.5 inches of length and make a mark. Now we need a height of 5 inches, and you don't really have to stick to the marker. Scooching more towards the middle would be better. And we're going to mark at 5 inches. Use the ruler to connect the 2 markers and make a straight line going down. Now we're going to make a line across at our 5-inch mark, and the lines on the paper are going to help keep our ruler straight. Keep them parallel to the lines. And make your line across. And the reason we have a paper in the back is to keep us from making marks on the table. Take out another sheet of paper, and we're going to do the same thing. Measure a length of 4.5 inches from the edge. Make a mark. Scooch down and do the same thing again. Now we need a height of 6 inches. Start at the very top edge of the paper and make a mark at 6 inches. Connect the 2 marks and make a straight line going down. Now we're going to make a line going across at the 6-inch mark. Put this paper aside and take out another sheet of paper. And we're going to do the same thing. Mark a length of 4.5 inches. And by the way, the reason we make 2 marks is because if we don't, we're not going to realize that we're not making a straight line. The reason we have 2 marks is so that we can line up our ruler to make sure our line is straight. I didn't mark the height before, but that's okay, I can do that now. Make a mark at 8 inches. And we're going to make our line across. And I just realized that we didn't keep our paper in the back where it should be. That's okay, I didn't accidentally mark the table. Make sure you keep your paper in the back, right where your pin mark's going to go. And hopefully by now you've got the hang of it. Mark 4.5 inches in length. And we're going to do our last measure of 9 inches. And we're going to do our last lines. Okay, we have done all our measurements. We don't need the back sheet anymore. Let's mark all our papers. The last one we did is 9-inch, then 8. If you get confused, just look at the size. The shortest one is going to be 5, and then 6. Now we're going to need our scissors. We're going to cut along the lines that we've marked. You're going to do this with all the papers that we have measured. And the cutout paper you're not going to need. After you've cut all the papers, you're going to fold along the long sides about 1 inch, folding them in on both sides. When you are done, you should have something that looks like this. Put those aside for now and take out your last sheet of paper. We're going to write the word bridge at the top. On another sheet of paper, write the word bridge as a title. Write 5 inch to symbolize the 5-inch bridge. Blank pennies. 6-inch bridge. 8-inch bridge. And our 9-inch bridge. We're going to try to see which bridge can hold the most pennies. Put that paper aside so we can start our experiment. You're going to need your pennies and the 2 books. These are going to act as the connectors to our bridge. We're going to start with our 5-inch bridge. Have it overlap the books about 1 inch. Doesn't have to be precise, but if you would like to be, you can use your ruler. Now, how many pennies do you think you can put on the bridge before it touches the table? Drop 1 penny at a time, right in the center of the bridge. Do not put pennies on top of the books. That's not going to make a good experiment. And I don't want to complete this experiment because I want you to do it on your own without looking at mine. When you are done, bring out this paper and write down how many pennies you were able to hold on the 5-inch bridge before the paper collapsed onto the table. Now do the same thing with the 6-inch bridge. Have it overlap the books about 1 inch. Now, do you think this one is going to hold more pennies than the 5-inch bridge or less? Go ahead and find out. Drop 1 penny at a time, right in the middle. Remember, don't put pennies on top of the books. Which bridge do you think is going to hold the most pennies? The 5, 6, 8, or 9-inch? Let's find out.